Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank y'all so much for being here. I really appreciate it as always. Today I am super excited to be showing y'all a really cool get ready with me style video. It's kind of like a makeup tutorial, but it's with different types of Halloween makeup. And I don't know if you've noticed, but every week for the next couple of weeks until Halloween is over, we're going to be doing a Halloween themed video. And this whole video was sort of inspired by this one product. I found this on Ulta.com. This is the Makeup Revolution Skull Highlighter, and I just love the way this looks. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen it, but I just am so in love with this highlighter. It is so pretty. So I have Makeup Revolution face paints palettes, eyeshadow palettes, LA Girl, lipsticks, lots of different spooky Halloween themed items that I'm going to try out, let you know what I think about them. And you're also going to see how I achieved this makeup look. So without further delay, let's get into the video. Alright, first things first, I want to talk about the elephant in the room, and that is these contact lenses. I got these from pinkyparadise.com. They sent them to me. This is the brand new URIS brand. I guess that's how you pronounce it. It's URIS. And I think these are the gray ones. I'm not really sure. They sent them to me, like I said, in PR. But I've been getting PR from them for years and years and years because I did a beauty blog back in the day since 2009. I still have a beauty blog. So I just wanted to say that really quickly. And they were super hard to get in. I think it's because they're so soft that they were flipping inside out really easily. So, I mean, they're comfortable now. They're comfortable in my eyes now, but not nearly as comfortable as the red ones that I wore last week. So if you're interested in contact lenses, check out the red ones, and I would suggest not going with these because they were just a little bit too difficult to finagle with, if you know what I'm talking about. Also, I just wanted to mention really quickly that my good friend Dustin Hunter has brand new merchandise. This is his Count Raven Insane Boo Felicia shirt. This is perfect for Halloween. I love Count Raven Insane. If you haven't checked out the Count Raven Insane videos, I'm going to link some of them down in the description box below, as well as where you can find these Teespring t-shirts from. All the proceeds that he makes on these t-shirts goes to charity. So it's a really good cause. And I mean, look at that face. Just look at that face. Since I am doing at least one Halloween themed video per week until the week of Halloween, I wanted to keep with the whole vibe of Halloween and use kind of spooky products that just came out recently. So I have the LA Colors Be Boo-tiful Instant Look here, and I have some Makeup Revolution. This is the Beautiful Darkness palette. I have the Makeup Revolution Special Effects. This is their face paint palette, and a couple of other products that I'm going to show you in a few minutes. But since I didn't have any Halloween themed facial products, I went ahead and got that out of the way. So I used foundation, brows, bronzer, and concealer. If you're interested in finding out what I used, I'm going to link everything down in the description box below so you can check it out later. So for the eyes, this is the palette that I'm going to use. This is the Makeup Revolution Beautiful Darkness palette. And this is a really nice unicarton. If you turn it around, it's got all the different shades on the back of it. And I realized really early on, this is not going to be a complete palette. So this is what the palette looks like. It's got a really nice matte finish on this side. And then on the other side, it's got a really nice glossy finish. But whenever you open it up, if I can ever get it open, this is what the inside looks like. So it has a few shades that I could probably use as a transition, Apparition and Possessed possibly, but I'm thinking whenever I put them on, it's going to be quite dark. So to combine it with different colors, I picked up this LA Colors Be Boo-tiful Instant Look kit. This was $5.98 from Walmart. And this is what the palette looks like that came with it on the inside. It doesn't have a shade name, I mean like a palette name or whatever. So I'm just going to call it the Be Boo-tiful palette. But this one has a whole lot more transition shades that I can use. It's got some really earthy tones that I like to use all the time. So I'm going to be incorporating both of these palettes in today's look. So the first shades that I'm going to go in with are these two shades right here. And I'm going to kind of mix them a little bit because I want more of a neutral. And this is a really burnt orange color, and this is a very cool tone color. So I'm just going to kind of take it on the back of my hand a little bit, and then I'm going to go in right here in my crease and just blend it in. LA Colors is kind of a hit and miss these days. A lot of times I find stuff that is really nice, And then other times it's just crap-tastic. But this one is actually really nice quality. It's going on very smooth. It's very blendable. And I don't have very many complaints, to be honest. It is going on a little bit on the gray side, which I was trying to avoid that. So I'm going to incorporate a little bit more of that warm shade, this one right here, and go in a little bit above that crease and that transition. Yeah, that warms it up just a little bit. So my camera just cut me off, and that was really, really rude. What I was saying was I took the Makeup Revolution, this is the Beautiful Darkness palette, and I went in with the shade Possessed with the Japanesque 712 brush. This is what it looks like. And I just kind of defined my crease a little bit more with that color, put a little bit in the outer V and then a little bit underneath. And then I took this brush. This is just an Amazon brush. It's kind of like a flat top kabuki style brush. And then I just buffed it all in and buffed it out towards the temples, if you can see that. So that's all I did. I wish my camera would stop doing that because I find it's doing that more and more. But yeah, that's all I did. The next shade I'm going to use is this Dead Rose color here, and I'm just going to take it onto my fingertips. That is what it looks like. It's really pretty iridescent red. And I'm going to pat that all over the lid. And then with that rounded flat top eye brush, I'm just going to kind of buff those edges. And then really quickly, I'm going to take the Japanesque brush once more, and I'm going to take this color Horror. This is like a deep purple, and I'm going to go right there into the outer V one more time, and it's just going to kind of define that red and then run it underneath the lash line. So I just finished up my left eye, and now I want to go ahead and brighten up the inner corner of my eyes. And I'm going in with this LA Color shade, and this is a white bright shade. And actually, it's a little bit on the chalky side, but I sprayed my brush with a little bit of the Smashbox primer water. So I'm hoping that jazzes it up slightly, and it actually does. It helped a lot. So whenever I wet the brush and I applied this shade, it was actually very nice. And really every shade that I've used of this palette, I used this color, and it's actually been really, really decent. So for $5 for what you get lashes, lipstick, and nail polish, and an eyeshadow palette for $5.98. It's actually very good. So really quickly, I'm going to go ahead and go curl my lashes, put on some mascara, and then I'll be right back. So for the mascara, I just went in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. I absolutely love this stuff. It is a tried and true holy grail. Use it every single day. So for the blush, I'm going to be going in with this Makeup Revolution. This is their Special Effects Face Paint Palette, and I just thought this would be really cool to use as like a cream blush application. When you open it up, this is what the palette looks like. Really, really cool colors in here, and they are so super vibrant. So this is a yellow, and you see how like very pigmented it is, and it would be great for an eyeshadow base. So for the blush today, I'm going to be going in with this color. This is the shade number 4, and I'm just going to be kind of putting it, this is what it looks like. I'm just going to be kind of putting it right there on the apples of my cheeks. I'm worried that it's a little bit too pigmented, so I'm just going to go in with a really, really light hand. And then just in case I have any kind of harsh lines, I have this buffer brush to just kind of buff the edges. For the highlighter today, I'm going to be using this Makeup Revolution Skull Highlighter. I'm not exactly sure which color it is. I'm going to include the link in the description box below. But this is what it looks like. And whenever I saw this online, it kind of like morphed this whole video together. So I found this, I put it in my cart, and then I added everything else to my cart after this. So I just had to have this. I think it was like $6.50. Very, very like reasonably priced. And it has a little glass vial, if you can see that. And on the back of my hand, whenever I swatch it out, it has kind of like a green pink tinge, very, very icy and cool looking, and it really makes my skin look wet. It has a little bit of glitter. It's kind of like this residual glitter effect, but whenever you're far away from it, it's just so gorgeous. So this is what I'm going to be using today. And if y'all have been watching my channel for a while now, you'll know that I really prefer liquid highlighters apart from like cream or powder highlighters. I just think they look much better on mature skin. And I mean, since I'm almost 40 in a couple months, I definitely have maturing skin. And I just love this color. It is so pretty. It's very, very vibrant. Has a little bit of a blue-green tinge to it. It really adds interest to the face. It's not too much. It's not like overpowering green or blue, but it's just a hint. And I think it really looks good with the color contacts. Oh, I am so excited. I love this color. This is going to be a new favorite for sure. I just love the way it looks. So finally, we are on to lips, and I picked up 2 different shades to show y'all. I picked up the Makeup Revolution. This is in the shade Corpse Bride. It's this really pretty kind of like a pinky mauve color, and I just love the packaging. It has these skulls all over it. It has the roses, and then whenever you open it up and you like push up the bullet, it has the skull and crossbones. Really, really cute. Let me give you a little swatch. It's this really pretty mauve shade, and this is what it looks like on the back of my hand. It doesn't swatch out well because of the shape of the lipstick. You see that? It has this kind of like scoop into it, which I really don't like, but the color is very nice. It's kind of like this mauve-y, purplish pink color. And then the next shade is Vampire's Thirst, and it's this really pretty like vampy red color. And this is what it looks like. It's like brownish red, kind of a blood color, and it also has these skull and crossbones. And let me just do a little swatch for y'all. Oh, this is really pretty. Yeah, it's like this bright, vampy, like berry red, and I think that's the color that I'm going to be going in with today. I noticed the formula is a little on the soft side because as soon as I swatched it, the lipstick kind of tilted over a little bit, which is kind of a bummer, but you know, it just is what it is at this point. Okay, I do not like the way that lipstick applies whatsoever. The formula is like too soft. It just goes on really weird, very patchy, and it clings to every dry spot. I don't know if you can see. It is not good. It's just very, very weird. So I'm gonna like try to remove a little bit and just make it kind of a stain, if that makes sense. And I'll be right back. All right, that is so much better. I just went in and took the excess off and just kind of left a stain. You can still see it kind of clinging to some dry areas on my lips, but it's just not nearly as bad. And I also off camera went in with a little of the same color, the Vampire's Thirst, same color on my lips, and just added a little bit on the back of my hand and used this Japanese brush and just sort of like dabbed it in to my cheeks just to add a little bit more of a flush. Because if you have a bright color on your lips, you need kind of a flush in your cheeks as well, just to balance everything out. So that's what I did, and I just love the way it looks with the contrast of this highlighter. It just looks really, really pretty, very fresh, very youthful looking, and I'm all about that. Alright guys, this is the final look. I hope y'all found this video enjoyable and helpful. If you're interested in any of the products that I use, I'm going to be linking them down in the description box below. I really enjoyed doing this video. I love Halloween. It's one of my favorite times of year. And when makeup brands come out with fun stuff like this, I always like to try it. So thank y'all once again so much for watching. I look forward to seeing y'all very, very soon. Bye!